Hi my dear, and welcome to a new video on my channel. If you're new here, hi and welcome. If you have been here for a while, hi girl, what's up, how are you? Listen, in today's video we are going to talk about books y'all will never catch me read. Not now, not in the future, never. Some of the books, they have been hyped up, praised, turned into movies or series, TikToks have been made, everything in between, and I'm still not touching them. Maybe it's the writing, maybe it's the main character giving literally zero personality, or maybe it's just the fact that I know that once I reach chapter 5, I'll get bored. And look, I read to escape and not to suffer, which is why we're going to look into the few books y'all will never catch me read. So let's do this. Colleen Hoover and all her books. Yeah, you know what? I'm passing on her big time. When I first started my reading journey and was discovering new authors through Instagram and TikTok, one name that kept popping up was Colleen Hoover. Maybe I landed on the good side of her on Book Talk back then, because almost everyone was hyping her up as if she was the queen of contemporary romance. Because what do you mean she has a book where the MMC and the FMC make fun of their poor baby's balls? And honestly, I'm just glad I didn't spend any money nor time to go to the movies and watch that movie. People always say separate the art from the artist, but with her, yeah, I just couldn't ignore it anymore. It was getting too much, and I just went out of my way to remove all of her books of my TBR and my wish list because I just lost all interest in her and her work. She's just not for me. Chloe Walsh and her Boys of Tommen book series. Yeah, I don't think I will be picking up any of her books anytime soon. Because why are they so big? Like, they're not thick, you know, in the tradition type of way, but they're big. But now let's get into the actual content. What is there you have to tell me in a 800 to 900 pages sports romance? Because as a slow reader, this kind of pages terrified me. Because when am I realistically going to finish that book? I will be stuck with that book for a whole year, and I just don't have this type of commitment right now. Plus, I've been seeing people sobbing over her new book releasing 10. And as a sensitive person, sorry, I can't do this. Like, the type of way these people were crying, it was not just crying. It was like a crying out of, it's a pain, like it's a I won't be able to do this. I won't be able to survive that book. If the book maybe would have been a little bit shorter, I might have considered it, or maybe I will try audiobook. Maybe. For now, I'm gonna go ahead and pass for that book series because I'm just not interested in reading that right now or even at all because I'm scared. I heard there was like bullying and a lot of very much complicated context in them. So I thought, yeah, you know what? I think I might just go ahead and skip it. Haunting and Haunting Adeline. Let's talk about it. To be honest, when I first heard of that book, I was interested. I love me a morally gray man. That trope is everything. And I first thought that's what Zaid is going to be, but no. Zaid is everything but morally gray, and that's terrifying. He is terrifying. Now listen, read whatever you want to read, enjoy whatever book you want to enjoy, and I'm not here to shame anyone for their preferred taste, but Zaid defenders, y'all made me not wanting to touch that book even with the 10-foot pole. What he does to Adeline, it's not just dark romance anymore, it's just straight up psycho behavior. And to defend it and say, oh, it's just a book, it's giving red flag, not dark fantasy, to be honest. I'll stand by that. I will not touch that book. Nothing against the author herself, but just the fact that a lot of you guys are fine with defending whatever these dark romance MMCs are doing and be like, oh, it's just a book. Like, enjoy the book, but don't come here and defend whatever that character did, because it's just not okay. It's just not okay. I mean, I love me some morally gray men, but I will never stand behind whatever they did. Never. Because it just does not sit well with me, if you know what I mean. But hey, do you. Consider Me by Becca Mack and eventually all the other books in the series. Actually, the MMC of that book pisses me off. He's giving Predator, he is giving Pick Me, he is everything I hate to read in a MMC. I mean, I get it. Have fun. Do whatever. But don't be treating these women as less. Also, there's like a chapter where he follows the FMC to the bathroom and he actually does lock himself with her in that bathroom. Why would you do that? Like, she clearly doesn't want you there, but you're still there. Yeah, I'm a pass. But I've heard that the second book and the other books in the series are much better than the first book, but for me, I can't just skip from first to second to no, I have to read the books in their chronological orders, and if the first book already doesn't catch me, I will just drop the whole series. So yeah, I actually wanted to start the series after I finished the Windy City series because I'm in my sports romance era, but I think I will just skip that series altogether. Credence by Penelope Douglas. I think you guys already know what I'm about to say with this one. I do not care how far removed the uncle is. They're still related. They're still related. And her having like relations with her cousins as well as her uncle, this just does not sit right with me. I also had to remove it from my TBR list because I had it for a while on there until I actually got to realize what the book is actually about. That's where I removed it because y'all will never catch me read that. The Lakefront series by Lauren Asher. So I read her Dreamland Billionaire series and it was a roller coaster. First of all, I did not like the fine print at all. I had to DNF at 73% because I couldn't grow into either characters. Zara just wasn't it for me and Rowan's grumpiness was turning into pettiness. So yeah, if the characters already don't do it for me, I just will DNF the whole thing. But Terms and Condition and Final Offer on the other hand, they were great. I also have her Dirty Air series on my shelf unread, and that's just because I'm scared that I might not like the books or the series as well, because I might have bought the whole thing, but it's just, I don't think that her writing style is necessarily for me, you know, and I'm scared that I did another mistake by buying the whole series and I just do not like the book. But I don't do it anymore. I don't buy the whole series anymore. I have to at least like the first two books in the series for me to continue the thing. So I got better at that, but eventually maybe I will pick these books up. But yeah, that's the reason on why I decided to skip on the Lakefront series. Maybe if I did enjoy the Dirty Air series, maybe I will consider getting the Lakefront Billionaire series. But as for now, I better just keep my hands off her books because I still need to find out if I truly like her books or if it's just the writing that is not for me. But I will have to find out. So I'm still going to read her Dirty Air series and then we'll see. Sarah J. Maas's books. Again, what do you need to tell me in all these thick, big-ass books? But I'm also not the biggest fantasy fan in general. Like, not only in books, but also in TV series. If there's like any aspect of fantasy, I will just not watch it because it's just literally not for me. A friend of mine who only reads romantasy, she actually told me what Sarah J. Maas's books are about. It actually sparked a little interest in me, but just the fantasy aspect holds me away from reading them. And don't get me started on world building, because for that you will have to concentrate, to focus, and I don't think I will be focused enough to understand whatever is going on there. I do have Quicksilver by Kelly Hart on my shelf. Maybe this is going to wake my interest to at least start romantasy, like not straight up fantasy, but romantasy. But as for Sarah J. Maas's books, no, like Thorn of Glass, Crescent, something like that in that way. City. Why are they so thick? Why are they? No. That was just some of the books and authors that I will not read anytime soon. Honestly, that's totally okay. Everyone's taste is different, and that's what makes the book community so diverse and fun. If you agree, disagree, or have your own nope books, drop them in the comments below. I would love to know. Let's keep the conversation respectful, because reading should be judgment-free at the end of the day. But don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell to never miss any of my video once I drop them. And thank you for hanging out today. Love you guys, stay safe, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye-bye.